It's on.
DJ Prophet on the ones and twos. Seems like he's doing a Hall of Fame tribute fucking mix over here. Word up, we got F.Y.I in the building.
Yeah.
Right
Welcome.
here. Dr. GreenThumb Show.
That's right, Dr. GreenThumb Show with the world famous B-Real legend.
Good to have you here, brother.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's an honor to be next to a legend. And if anything, I'm just trying to soak up game. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to soak up game.
Word up. You could definitely soak up some smoke in here. Along with the game, we got some smoke.
That's what's up.
To absorb, too. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Word up. You got a lot of shit going on these days, man.
Man, I'm working. You know, it's been a long road. I actually was in a group. And
The Chosen, right?
Yeah, Those Chosen.
Those Chosen.
Yeah,
Those
I was in a group, and as you know, groups they got a dynamic and a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I'm just kind of focusing on me and really working on trying to put my best foot forward on some new shit, just a whole new path. Just FYI.
How different is the creative process for you, as opposed to doing it with the group? Because I know with the group, you have all these people that are collectively trying to get to the same road together, but you got these different ideas bouncing around.
Exactly.
Do you find it easier like to do it with the group, or do you like the freedom that doing a solo project has of putting it all on your back?
Well, to be 100 with you, it's easier being in a group creatively because not everything has to be on you. So somebody got a hook, somebody comes with like an ill verse that might inspire you, might spark you.
Just feed off each other.
Exactly.
Too. Right.
But every now and then you may really feel something deep within yourself where you're like, I gotta be able to express this. And sometimes if you're in a group, whether it's 2, 3, 4, you're only gonna get half or a third of something versus a whole. So it's a lot more pen pimping when you solo, but I think overall it's just different. But it's just a different feel.
It's a bigger challenge.
Exactly, way bigger challenge.
And you're putting it all on your back.
Exactly.
For sure,
so I mean, I've always felt I was an MC, but now when you solo, you really got an MC now. No bullshit.
You can appreciate solo artists when you do solo shit. I mean, because when I went and did my solo shit, it was on my back too. Like I didn't have Muggs or Sendog or the other guys bouncing around ideas. It was you
got to really do it. And sometimes you're on stage or whatever you're doing, you got energy. So now it's like I gotta harness that energy by myself. But it's all good.
So not to just bring up, but why did you guys bring it? You guys made Herb Magazine's top 25 artists to watch for. You signed a distribution deal with Wes Jackson. Yeah. And then you guys break up. You guys were doing good.
We were doing.
What happened?
We were doing phenomenal, but the thing is, man, the game is definitely built in a way to kind of build you up, but it's really designed to tear you down a lot quicker.
Tough, right?
Build you up quick so they could make money off you, tear you down faster so they don't have to spend more money after what they made off of you.
Exactly. So it's kind of like, It was kind of like as soon as you start to get to a point, I don't think everybody realizes that's when you have to do a whole lot more fucking work. Yeah. It ain't now. It's like, okay, now you here and people's actually paying attention to you. Okay, now it's time to really get big.
Now you just started.
Yeah, you just starting. So
I don't think in the first phase.
Exactly. I don't think everybody realizes that, and so just moving forward, this time around, I don't have to necessarily worry about that. But it's all love. Those are my brothers for life, and you never can duplicate growing up and doing music with somebody. You can't never duplicate that.
Aside from the group, do y'all still do other projects together, maybe cameo on each other's shit?
Well, we actually did a record with Ab-Soul. Shout out to the TD camp. And we did a song called Dopamine. So that's me, the rest of Those Chosen, Ab-Soul. That's out on my Bandcamp page, and people could get, what I'm saying? It's funky.
Word. What's up? Yeah, I see you working with Razkaz, Alex the Kid, Rich Kid. You're doing good, right?
Yeah. I'm working. Right now, the producers that I got on this tape is a lot of it's coming from Rich Kid. He's from Toronto.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker got
He got beats.
Got beats.
He got
Serious
crazy beats.
And that's important nowadays.
Yeah.
You have to have that sound behind you.
Yeah.
You got to have that ear to pick the right beats too, though, because some people pick the wrong ass beats for the wrong song. Like they got a good song, but the wrong beat behind it. And
Amen to that.
You know, I know you've heard that shit.
No,
There's
most
plenty of that.
definitely. I think I'm decent with picking beats. I actually heard a story. Shock G was talking in regards to like Tupac, and Tupac came at him one day, was mad as fuck because he was like, dude, you know I don't know how to pick beats. Just give me the beat.
Yeah,
You know
I saw
what I'm
that
saying?
same interview.
Right.
Yeah,
I saw
so
that same interview.
I think I'm decent at it, but if somebody wants to come in and be like, yo, you should not rhyme to that, I'm open. You know what I mean?
You got to be open to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to be, because if one of your homies took the chance enough to risk his friendship with you to tell you, hey, man,
Exactly.
I don't know about that. You got to appreciate that. And, you know, some of us as MCs, you know, obviously, it's like a competitive field.
No, it is.
We always want to win. So, like, it's almost like a dent in the armor when your homie comes and tells you, like, what, I ain't on my game? But really, you know, hey, sometimes you might not see it. So you gotta
most
let
definitely.
the homie have that kind of, like, you know, comfort and saying, you know what, hey, man, you're trying to set a standard. This shit don't meet the standard. You know what I'm saying? If you could put your ego aside for that, you're in there.
See, that's why
sure.
I came. Jewels today. Jewels are being said on the show today. That's what's up. Most definitely.
So your album, Yo, the Places You'll Go. What inspired that title?
All right, y'all can't laugh. I know y'all zoning out right now, but I'm gonna be real.
All right.
So this is a real story. About a year and a half ago, when shit was changing with the group, I actually got into some legal trouble. I ain't gonna get into that right now, but
yeah, we don't want to know.
Yeah,
I don't want to know.
Yeah,
Don't involve me.
Yeah,
man.
so real talk, it was kind of a dark place in my life, and the homie, a fellow MC, Blake Carrington, shout out to Blake, he gave me this book. Now, he just had a baby, and he gave me this book, and I was like, dude, I'm not in the mood to be playing right now. This ain't no playing time.
Yeah.
And he gave me a Dr. Seuss book.
Okay.
Word.
And the book is called Oh, the Places You'll Go.
I know that book.
But real talk, I probably read it as a little boy, but when you read it, like as a man on some man shit, that book is so fucking deep. I was like, this shit is deep.
Now you're making me want to go read that.
No, this shit was deep.
Pulling that up right
That's
after
true.
the show.
And I ended up, I ended up like Wikipediaing it later and just kind of doing my research like I like to do. I don't like to name shit and not know why I'm saying shit.
Yeah.
And so I actually, it was his last book he ever wrote right before he died. And so it really makes sense because the whole book is about life. It's like about
That's
life.
crazy. I gotta.
You know what I mean?
All those books are in some form or another. I've been reading them to my little one, and the other thing I tripped on as well as that is some MCs be using those rhyme patterns.
Oh no, a lot of
God.
MCs use them
a lot
rhyme
of
patterns.
MCs be using those rhyme patterns, especially some of the battle MCs out there. You know, like the leagues.
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
yeah, no, exactly.
I've been noticing that shit, like, because I didn't read those books as a kid like that.
Okay.
But I read them to my little one, you know what I mean?
feel
So
you.
I'm getting the experience with her, but with a whole different understanding.
Yeah,
obviously,
no,
you know what I'm
really,
saying?
yeah, and it's some ill shit. Most of them cartoons, I mean, adults are making them, so really, if you watching them outside of the graphics, it's dropping jewels. But that book, you know what I mean, it really inspired me in a way, and I was like, if I wanted to make my tape, especially like my first kind of semi-official solo tape, I can't call it Life. That ain't no flavor.
Yeah, right.
But so I just changed the O to Yo, put a little hip hop spin, and here we go.
Do you have a most personal song on the record?
There's a record on there that's real personal to me. It's called shit, I'm forgetting the title right now. But anyway, the concept is it's about my mom's and a past relationship that I had. And it's real, it's probably the most autobiographical I've ever been on something, just kind of sharing myself. I think right now people, I'm still a new MC, unlike someone like B-Real. He can give you a lot more personal things, so I'm just trying to build my fan base up and get people into my rhymes and my flavor before I start giving them a whole lot of personal stories.
That's
because I want them to be more invested in me.
The skill and technique and the foundation. And then
start hitting them with
to, like, the introduction.
Exactly. But that one song I had to, because the beat was just, I mean, it was one of those beats that tells you.
It talks to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I always thought that too. You know what I mean? Like certain beats will dictate what the song's going to be about.
Exactly.
Like, you know, obviously when you hear a certain beat and it's a party atmosphere type of thing, you ain't going to write no serious shit.
Yeah. Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
So unless you're one of those guys who don't know how to pick beats, don't listen to what the track is telling you unless you're one of those guys, you know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of them.
Yeah.
There's plenty of them.
Nah, but I listen to the beats and the beats kind of write, the stories write themselves when you listen to the beats and shit. But yeah, that's probably the most personal song. But a lot of the songs, you know what I'm saying, is straightforward rhymes and just giving my perspective on different shit.
And what's up with this self-described human, Hueman?
Well, I mean,
am I pronouncing it correct?
Yeah, no, you're right. Human. So, I mean, eventually I want that to be a collective of me and different MCs and shit, because I'm still into that. You know what I'm saying? I get off on Soul Assassins, hieroglyphics, Wu-Tang. I mean, that's just hip hop.
You like the click form.
Yeah, that's just hip.
That's
just part of the culture.
That's what's up.
Yeah, because that was with the B-boy crews, like the Rocksteady crew, New York City Rockers and shit. Those were the first clicks.
Okay.
You know, realistically, like in hip hop, it was the breakdance crews. They were like the first clicks because there wasn't really many MCs doing that.
Okay.
But as the game progressed, then you had like the Wu-Tang Clan and the Soul Assassins, and all that stuff, and all these different cliques in hip hop, man. And I always thought that was important.
Yeah, and I still want to bring that back. Right now, I haven't found enough collection of MCs that I feel kind of are vibing on the same tip. But that's eventually the brainchild from that. But outside of that, that's what I call people that are rocking with me, humans, because that's what they are first. They not Twitter page followers and worshipers and nothing like that. These are people, and they like my shit, and they're human, and they're colorful, and everybody needs to express themselves on the highest level they can, and not hide behind Facebook and stuff. It's cool, but the machine, you gotta use the machine. Don't let the machine use you.
That's what's up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that Jeff Rowe shouted it out. Like the first MC crew, like click, was the Juice Crew. Out of Queens back in the day.
That's dope. Biz Markie was in that?
Nah, he wasn't. He wasn't in that.
Oh shit! Who was in that?
It was. Wait, was he? Yeah, I think it was Big Daddy Kane,
MC Shan.
Yeah, that's who KRS battled.
Yeah, Craig G.
Yeah. Oh shit, Craig G.
And Master Ace and somebody else.
Jeffro says Biz was part of that.
Yeah, Biz was a part of it, and I think maybe even Roxanne Shante was a part of that.
Wow, Roxanne Shante! Yeah. Shout out to one of the first female rappers.
Yeah. I mean, damn, they were the first click for real. They had some lethal ass MCs over there, man. That's a lot to live up to.
Seriously.
Goddammit.
Yeah, no, that's hip hop. That's hip hop.
Word
that's
up,
what
man.
KRS.
We got to get into this round here.
Let's do it.
Let's do this round.
We'll come back with FYI.
Round 2.
Word up. We're waiting for our round. I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared.
Sean, you're slipping,
you're slipping, son.
Slipping right now.
Oh man. Oh. Failed tasks. You smoke? You blaze?
I drink.
Okay, then if you don't blaze, then I don't feel that bad about it.
Yeah,
you know.
I'll take a swig of something if somebody got something. I like to wet my palate.
Well,
it's coming right now.
I feel you, man.
So, FY, you had this reality show, Holland in the Hood, on a European network?
Well, that already taped. That was out for about 6 weeks. It was
Did you film that out there in Europe, or?
No, I was actually out here.
Okay.
So basically, like I was like a rap coach to about like 6 or 8 MCs from Holland that wanted to come out here and make it in Hollywood or whatever, and it was cool, man. It was fun. Everybody had the right spirit. They weren't like the freshest MCs or nothing like that. But at the time, my manager was like, "Fuck with it," just because that's a whole new market that really wasn't familiar with me. And I heard Holland, Amsterdam, they burn it down.
They do. It is true.
So you were one coach. Was there another coach on another team? And you guys, it was like an ultimate MC.
Yeah, it was a co-host, and then my partner from the group at the time. Yeah.
So did your team win?
No, it wasn't. It was just us telling people what to do and not to do.
You guys were mentoring.
Mentor.
I thought it was like a versus, like you were the coach of one team, and
it was like some mentor shit. So we try to say, look, your bars is cool here. You gotta tie your shoes and shit like that. tie your shoes before you get on stage. You know.
Word up, man. You got any social networks they can get at you at?
Yeah. Hit me up. All my social networks are FYIpsalms. .bandcamp.com, twitter.com/FYIpsalms. My YouTube page is FYIpsalms. My SoundCloud is FYIpsalms. So any of them, you know what I mean?
Word up, man. We want to thank you for joining us on the Dr. GreenThumb Show.
Most def, bro. Most def.
Got to come back and rock a performance.
Oh yeah, most def. I got some a new song that just came out. Clap clap. Y'all go ahead and download that. It's like real ill shit, and you know, I'll definitely come back and rock anytime, man. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here, bro.
We're gonna make it happen, you know what I'm saying? Right here on the Dr. GreenThumb Show. I think we got one of your videos right here. Which one do we got, Shiki?
We got Off the Grid.
Okay, yeah, that's some hip hop shit.
There we go.
All right.
Word up. Let's get down with some hip hop shit right here on the Dr. GreenThumb Show, BREALtv.